We are in Lanxess Chrome Mine here in Rustenburg in the Northwest Province, where miners behind me have taken their demonstrations underground. You'd remember that they staged a sit-in last month on the 17th, really running to the 4th week now since they've been underground. And of course, to emphasize their demands, as they are alleging that there is corruption in this Lanxess Chrome Mine and nepotism, and also saying miners who were retrenched were not able to get their UIF and even tax returns because they were told that the company that hired them was not registered and could not get their UIF after terminating the contract with this mine. And of course, the NUMSA, which is the union for these mine workers, went to Johannesburg High Court yesterday to apply for a court order that would ensure that these miners are able to be provided with food and water. You'd remember that that process was stopped and they couldn't really do that. But to talk more about this, we'll be talking to the NUMSA organizer here in Rustenburg, that is Mere Boase. Mere, thank you very much for talking to us. If you can just explain to us, as I was saying, that you went to court yesterday. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, last week, Friday, we, with our lawyers, decided to actually take this company to court, to the High Court in Gauteng, in Johannesburg, which the case was sitting yesterday. But ultimately, we did not actually, the court did not sit, but there was an agreement, a settlement agreement, which was made before the judge around one specific issue, which has been part of the problem, that we could not access our members, both, especially the members that are underground, because these ones on surface we could see meet them at the gate, but those ones underground we could not. But the issue of food is still an issue because management is saying no, they cannot allow us to give these members food. They are saying no, the pain, whatever these workers' decision that they took, it's self-inflictory. The pain is self-inflictory, so they are not going to allow us to give them food. But they are also giving them some things that they call pagamisa, which for us is just a supplement, it's nothing. And we don't think that is actually enough to give those employees food, because for us is that they must get food and we must actually have certainty that they are actually getting food and other things that are of human need for them.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of not being able to give them food, one can imagine the health state of theirs at the moment. Now let's talk about the settlement that you're talking about, to be able to meet them. Therefore, you can see and assess the situation from there. What is the way forward? Will there be an agreement?
Well, the settlement agreement says that we should go and read the court order. From 2.5 of the court order to 2.7, which there are three issues there. But the first one is that our members, which I don't think has been the case, that we should not actually interrupt or stop the trucks or the traffic, and also that we must not assault. We have never assaulted anyone. They are actually telling us obvious things that has never happened, and that we should refrain from going on an illegal strike. And the issue of the illegal strike is that we want to stop the strike, but our request is that we need to meet with management, who are blatantly refusing to meet us. And despite that effort, there's been endless efforts from our regional office, from our national office to meet with them. But they've been very stubborn, to be precise, to actually meet with us. But we hope that their mind will change and see the light at the end of the day and meet us, so that we should be able to engage about the key issue here, which is actually the issue of corruption.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But Mr. Masi, the enormous concern here is the mine workers who are underground. Yeah. It's almost 4 weeks now, and you are saying that they led you to certain clauses of court orders and so forth. The health of these mine workers, they are not getting anything. And as much as they are saying this is an unprotected strike, what are you going to do from now? If we can perhaps specify on that, because I believe there are 2 who were admitted to hospital. If you can confirm that with us also.
Yes, there were 2 that were admitted in hospital. I think there were 2 ladies there. In fact, there were 3, but the other one recovered thereafter. But the 2 ladies, out of the same thing, that they were not given food. They stayed without food. But I hope that we'll have the opportunity to actually talk to these workers because this agreement says we should be able to talk to them from today, from 10 o'clock up to 6 and up until the 13th. Same time from 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening. So our hope is that we will talk to our members. But I'm also emphasizing this point that, I don't think it is the intention of these workers to embark on an illegal strike, nor is their intention to be staying here forever. It is our hope and wish that the strike must be resolved and be ended as soon as possibly can. The crux of the issue is that we did not plan the strike. Our members requested to meet with the employer, specifically on the 13th. The CEO, who was really very stubborn and did not even want to talk to our members, we actually point fingers at him that they are the main cause of the impasse at the moment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Boase. That was Mere Boase, the organizer of NUMSA here in Rustenburg, and intending to talk to their members who are underground, who've staged a sit-in underground for almost 4 weeks now, emphasizing that they did manage to get an agreement to meet with them for a certain period of time. And of course, I'm seeing on my right hand some of the family members coming in with hope that they will be able to see some of these mine workers here. The question is, will they be able to get food? Will they be able to get water? And most of all, will their demands be met? But for now, let's get back to you in studio.